Welcome Scorpio to your weekly reading for August 10th to the 17th. This week, the powerful Leo solar eclipse takes place at the top of your chart, opening a new chapter in your career, public life, or overall direction. You may feel ready to pursue greater recognition, step into a leadership role, or make a decision about the future you want to build. Mercury joining Jupiter could bring encouraging financial news, an important conversation, or a larger opportunity. Mars moves into your 9th house of travel, education, and expansion, motivating you to explore new possibilities. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Scorpio, we are going to start off by looking at the energy surrounding you at the beginning of the week, your possible challenges, messages and advice from Spirit, your unexpected blessing coming through this week, and the possible energy ending the week. Scorpio, at the beginning of the week, what I do see is that you could have gone into this energy of Two of Swords with regards to something you have longed to see happen in your life. With the Magician here, it tells me you have consciously been working on this particular area, but for weeks or months, nothing has changed and nothing has progressed. So it might have been quite disappointing, and you could have become so disillusioned with what this is that you've stopped working on it and you've gone into Two of Swords, which is, I don't want to look at this, it's too painful. It's something you really want. It's something you believe you've really worked hard for in terms of visualizing it, praying for it, doing your affirmations. And now we see this energy of, it's too hurtful, I don't want to look at it. Now, my dear Scorpios, with the Magician sitting above Two of Swords, what you have worked on has not gone away. It's still up there, pulsating with energy in the spiritual realm. And you are being encouraged right now to do whatever it takes to shift out of Two of Swords and to start believing in the possibility of this coming about. Sometimes, my dear Scorpios, when we want things to happen is not aligned with divine timing. Sometimes we have to wait a few weeks or even a few months, but the trick is not to give up, to keep this energy alive. Now, it's been confirmed that nothing is lost. You've built it up to a certain wonderful point. All you have to do is start believing it's possible again. Under your possible challenges, I do see with judgment here that your commitment has been tested. It's about you showing Spirit that this is something you're willing to go the distance for. For many of you, what we are speaking about is connected to Nine of Pentacles. It is abundance and prosperity that you want to see in your life. And remember, you can be abundant and prosperous in any area. You could have been feeling really poorly lately. No energy, lethargic. You could have had headaches or just feeling run down and burnt out. And you want to feel vibrant again, filled with energy and vitality and ideas. And because you still found yourself feeling this low vibration, you could have given up. This is Spirit's way of saying, keep going. It's not over until it's over. Nine of Pentacles, my dear Scorpios, could have something to do with your finances. Perhaps you have been dreaming of moving to a better home, a home where you feel like, wow, this is what I've dreamt of. This is my dream home. And because it hasn't happened, you feel so despondent and let down. Don't give up. This is just going to take a little longer than you anticipated, but it's here. It was your first card. It's waiting for you. Just keep going in the right direction. Spirit is coming in, Scorpio, and they want you to know that your dreams and your wishes and your prayers are all up in the spiritual realm. As we saw with the magician, nothing is lost. It's all there. So even though you might be in a position now where you are feeling so let down, Spirit is telling you it's there. It's alive. As I said, it's vibrating with possibility. Spirit wants you to continue working with the magician energy. You have created the gateway. You stopped believing just before you walk through the gateway. Now Spirit says, come on, my dear Scorpios, shake this energy off. Everything you have dreamt, prayed and wished for is waiting for you on the other side. Time to get back in the saddle again. Time to truly believe in what Nine of Pentacles is for you and walk through the gateway you have created. Under your unexpected blessing, we see something quite wonderful happening for you this week. My dear Scorpios, Spirit is going to be taking one of your big dreams and they are going to be giving you a very big sign showing you that nothing is lost. Now, as you see here, we've got the cup of abundance coming through from the hand of God. This could be anything. It could be a sign or a symbol that comes through that means a great deal to you. This could be that you actually get a phone call or a message or somebody says or does something that shows you that what you have been working on is still alive, it's still possible. And so, my dear Scorpios, this week, whatever this is, accept it and acknowledge it because it's going to bring you directly into the sun energy. Feeling good again, feeling positive again, and knowing that your dreams are still alive. So, we see you going from this energy over here into the sun. And once you are in the sun energy, when you start believing, this is happening, this is all going to be my new reality, all you have to do now is feel it once again. Get excited, anticipated, and start living as though it has already happened. It will not take long, my dear Scorpios, before you're living whatever this is that you have put up into the spiritual realm. At the end of the week, I see you coming through as King of Swords. It doesn't matter your gender, it's the energy of King of Swords I'm speaking about. And King of Swords is a strong, powerful king, but this is a king that uses his mental capacities. He's a thinker, he's a planner, and he looks at things as they are. You are going to take that sword and cut away any energies you feel are holding you back from manifesting your Nine of Pentacles. And over this weekend, what I do see is quite wonderful. Even though you have the strong mental energy about you and you're thinking and you're planning, Page of Swords tells me that you have this excitement of what's to come. Page of Swords is going to be wonderful for you to work with this weekend as you start envisioning and living the manifestation. So a small example would be, my dear Scorpios, if you say have been longing to find a job, this would be the weekend to spend some time visualizing what would that job be like? Who is your boss? How will they react to you? How will you talk to your boss? What will you wear to work? What will your colleagues be like? Will they be your new friends? Will you go out to lunch? Start living it as though it's happening now. Let's go ahead and get additional insight for the week. Answers. This message of answers coming through from our wise old sage is the answer you are going to get that will release you out of Two of Swords. You will understand that it's just a matter of time. Nothing is lost. Everything you have dreamt, wished, and prayed for is waiting for you. Your Nine of Pentacles is waiting for you through the gateway. All you need to do now is to commit to your dream, and it will not be long before you are living your Nine of Pentacles. That is all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.